Hello sis, Bungkayo Vlogs. Thank you so much for coming in. Ano pa yung cellphone ko na? Sis Bungkayo Vlogs, thank you so much for coming in. Hello po, Ma'am HK Kachika. Thank you so much po sa pagpasok sa aking live stream. Good morning po, hair. Sabi ni Ate Unsalted Kitchen. Thank you so much po, Ma'am HK. Hello, shout out loud. Thank you so much po. Mega shout out po sa inyo, Ma'am HK Kachika. Good morning po sa ating lahat. Thank you so much for coming in. Ma'am Abe's in the house. Thank you so much po, Ma'am Abe's family vlog. Thank you so much po. Good morning sa ating lahat. Mega shoutout sa ating lahat. Ate Unsalted Kitchen, thank you so much. I think everybody is busy. Sir N.A. Madrid, wow. Good morning to you, Sir N.A. Madrid. It's been a while. Char, kumusta na, Sir N.A. Madrid? Dexter Vlog, hello po. Good morning po sa inyo. Salamat po. Kumusta po ang lahat? Mega shoutout po sa inyong lahat. Huwag ka na magtampo, andito na ako. Buti naman, Sir N.A. Madrid, para hindi ako lagi nagtatampo sa'yo. Char! Yes, Sir Dexter Vlog, mamaya po, after ng LS ko. Oh, wait lang, pupuntahan po kita ngayon, Sir Dexter Vlog TV. Thank you so much po, Sir Dexter Vlog TV. Magandang morning po. Tagal na ako punta sa'yo ha. Opo, sorry Sir Dexter Vlog. Kasi kasi yung mga inaano ko, yung mga nagno-notify kasi sa akin ang priority ko. Char sa email ko, Sir Dexter Vlog. Kaya minsan tamad din kasi ako magbasa ng mga comments, Sir Dexter Vlog. Kaya ayun, hindi ko kayo napupuntahan agad. Pero pagka naalala kong magbasa ng mga comments, yun po, Sir Dexter Vlog pupunta. Sir N.A. Madrid, thank you so much once again. Bumabawi ka yata, Sir N.A. Madrid. Tama ba? Char! Thank you so much, Sir N.A. Madrid, for the 2 million. Salamat. Wala naman po, Sir Dexter Vlog. Pambayad utang ni N.A. Madrid, ha? Char! Oo nga, ate, ang Salted Kitchen. Bumabawi siya. Ay! Sir N.A. Madrid, akyat ka nga dito. Namiss ka na namin. Pag hindi ka umakyat, lali ako magtatampo sa'yo. Sige na, namiss ka na namin. Sir N.A. Madrid, tagal-tagal mo nang din nagpaparamdam sa amin, tapos nagpaparamdam ka pala sa mga ibang LS. Kaloka ka. Sir N.A. Madrid, pasok! Ma'am Ebs Vlog, thank you so much po. Thank you so much sa mga naka-BG dyan. Dexter Vlog, ganyan po talaga yan si host. Sabi ni Sir N.A. Vlog. Pasok na, Sir N.A. Madrid. Nasa trabaho ako. Okay, fine. 'Di ba dati naman, nung kahit nang nasa trabaho ka ano, umaakyat ka sa stream namin, Sir N.A. Madrid. Sir Dexter Vlog, wait lang, pupuntahan ko po kita ngayon. Ayan, welcome once again to my live stream.
Lahat
Ala,
na yata binanggit mo.
mapamag sa akin, nagla-live stream ako. Our Diyosa ng Kasungitan, all the way from the land of milk and honey, the Unsalted Kitchen.
Milk and honey. Wala. Honey, meron pa. Milk, wala. Honey.
Hala, bakit di ko marinig ng ang ano ng boses? Di ko marinig, naka-full volume na nga to eh.
May bantay na raw si Madrid ngayon. Ang dami ng reason. Talaga, iba na talaga.
Wow, ay mayaman na si Sir N.A. Madrid, marami ng kliyente. Di na nakakapagsalita, sabi ni Sir.
Mayaman sa
Ganun ba, ano,
kliyente.
Sir N.A. Madrid? Eh di, congratulations, Sir N.A. Madrid.
Kamusta ka na, Madrid? Kamusta ka na?
Kaya nga, nakakamiss yan. Buti nakapasok ngayon. Akit ka na, saglit lang.
Hindi na nga tayo niyan pinapansin eh. Lalo na si Tok.
Kaya
Hindi
nga,
na pinapansin si Tok.
sa GC nga, di naman nagpaparamdam. Ay hindi, kasama na ba iba sa GC namin, meron ba? Sa The
Meron.
Warriors, meron siya ba doon, te?
Nandun siya.
Wait nga. Meron ka ba sa The Warriors, Sir N.A. Madrid?
Oo.
Sis Marie Joanna de la Cruz, thank you so much. Ma'am HK Kachika, thank you so much po. Di ako tumitingin sa mga GC. Oo nga. Eh di sumali-sali ka pa sa mga GC, Sir N.A. Madrid.
Sino ba nagsali doon? Di ba ikaw? Ikaw admin eh.
Wala, naka-volume naman ito. Lalo ka ako.
Wala pa time. May time siyang kumain. Salamat po ng maraming salamat po sa inyo, minatamis na Ferdinand, sa iyong pakulay. Shoutout po sa inyo ng bonggang-bongga, mega, todo, walang break, walang preno. Ayan, maraming salamat po. Tamsak Sisi, sabi ni Joanna de la Cruz, and Bongkaya Vlogs, andiyan lang siya. Ayan, thank you so much.
Iba yung napindot ko. Hala, Kuya Minatamis na Ferdinand, may idol mentor ko yan sa sa pag-YT, Minatamis na Ferdinand. Thank you so much, Kuya Minatamis na Ferdinand, all the way from the land of promise, Philippines. O, di ba? The land of promise, Philippines.
Lahat na sinabi mo.
Thank you so much po for our super chatters. And Madrid from Singapore, the land of the city of Smile. Tama ba? Singapore. Char!
No.
And Binatamis na Ferdinand from the land of Promise. Sis Marie Channel, thank you so much. Mabangkayang salamat sa mga nakabiji. Actually, di na ako kumakain. Bakit Sir N.A. Madrid? Bakit di ka na kumakain? Papayat ka niyan. Yes, yo, sabi ni Sis Marie Channel. Impacta, good morning, sabi ni Kuya Minatamis na Ferdinand. Bakit naman impacta ako? Wait lang, maglalapag lang ako lang link ng mga super chatters natin. Salamat po. Good morning po once again sa ating lahat. Ano natin, nagawa mo na si Night Boot?
Oo, natapos ko na siya. Looks good. Parang kakaano mo lang nung nakaraan ah. Yeah. Oo, natapos ko na si Night Boot. Sabi ko na nga ba eh, ano 'to eh, sabi ko na nga ba may ano 'to eh, may kalokohan 'to.
Hello po, Sisi co-host, sabi ni Sis Marie Channel. Ayan. Sis Marie, nakalablab mo muna ba si Ate Unsalted Kitchen? Idol mentor Minatamis na Ferdinand, kindly please come up and join us here. Char!
Okay, Minatamis. Magkadikit na tayo nito, matagal hindi na ako pinapansin eh.
Ay, si Kuya Minatamis.
Minatamis na, ano yun? Ferdinand?
Yep
Ferdinand.
po.
Kasi mag-ano kasi ako, lalapag ko yung link niya, nahiya naman ako. Co-host.
Wait lang,
Co-host
ginagawa
eh.
ko na nga to. Ginagawa ko na to. Wait lang.
Mag-shoutout ka na lang, ako na lang yung co-host mo.
Sige po, sige po. Harang lang, sabi ni Sis Marie. Thank you so much, Sis Marie. Tamsak na agad. Salamat. Ma'am Ebs Family Vlog, thank you so much po sa pabidi-bidi. Sa mga nakabidyo dyan, salamat po. O, di ba mas maganda pa talaga pag may night boot, katulong ka?
Parang
Yeah.
ano nga, ayan. Oo. Di ba? Saan ka pa? Tinangay na ng hangin ang masamang panaginip. Yan. Pumasok ba? Chak!
Hindi
Chak-chakin
mo na
mo!
work lang. Sige lang, Sir Ed Emma, thank you so much. Nag-rate sa host at co-host. Ayun, pasok. Sabi ni Sis Marie Channel. Salamat, Ate Unsalted Kitchen. Ayan, si NM
Saan ko muna
Madrid.
si ano? NA Madrid. NA Madrid. Buti na buhay ka pa, ano? Madrid.
Oo nga.
Yar!
Find Wisdom TV. Hi, host. Good morning. Tamsakdan. Thank you so much po as Ma'am Find Wisdom TV. Thank you for coming in. Magandang morning po sa ating lahat. Sis Marge in the house. Thank you so much, Sis Marge. Morning sa iyo. Ma'am Ev's Vlog, salamat sa mga nakabidi. 6 million people in the world. Thank you so much po. Once again, please, guys, support our super chatters and Madrid, Minatamis na Ferdinand. Master 8, Medallica Vlog, once again, good morning po sa inyo. Kumusta po, Sir Master 8? O, di ba yung thumbnail ko? Kilala nyo ba yun? Yung sa face up, na look up. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Sabi ni Ma'am Bongkaya Vlogs. Thank you so much, Sis Bongkaya Vlogs. Salamat po, my co-host, sa pag-drop ng link ng mga ating super chatters.
Hanggang doon lang ako eh. Yun lang yung kaya ko.
Oo naman, pinaintindihan ko naman, kaloko. I got you, T. No worries. Michael Zibin. Michael07, Zykan Official, thank you so much for coming in. Mega shoutout to you. Good morning, Michael07, thank you so much. Tamsak, yeah, salamat. Good morning, chubby co-host, sabi ni Michael07. O, chubby co-host daw, good morning. Mga nice thumbnail si Koy, face up. Oo nga, si Smorichano, ganun. Please guys, support our super chatters, Minatamis na Ferdinand, and I'm Madrid from Singapore. Thank you so much, guys. Please, please, please support them. Master 8 me talaga vlog kay FC, CDO, USC. Wow, ang sasarap naman yan, Sir Master 8 Metallica vlog. Ipadala mo na dito sa Taiwan, Sir Me at Metallica vlog para may kainin ako, pandagdag taba. Charot. Ayan, let us welcome Jaiken Dalumos all the way from the land of Promise, Philippines. Welcome, welcome. Bakit naka-mute?
Ay.
Ayan. Kumusta naman, Sir Jaiken?
I'm always good.
Yeah, as I can see it on your body.
And always healthy.
Yes. May
Si Coach
progression.
nagpapaganda. Tumataba yung sa gitna.
Ate Josa, inaasar ka nila. Tumataba ka daw.
Oo nga, tumataba nga ako lalo. Hindi mo ba napansin? Yung panga ko dito parang mas malaki kaysa dito sa kabila. Huwag mo nang pansinin, ikaw naman, oh. Minsan lang ako tumaba. Chok!
Mara, di ka kumakain ngayon.
Sumiyo, kakakain lang namin sa, sa authentic Mexican restaurant. Ako, ang dami ko nakain.
Tapos ko lang magprito ng Shanghai.
Ganun ba?
Yeah.
Oo naman, Shanghai. Hi, Shang.
Breakfast, Shanghai, tsaka pansit.
Wow, sarap. Tapos sabayan mo ng kape, apo.
Ay, di ako nagkakape.
Wow.
Kasi sira diet ko. Joke.
Ayan, niluto ko kahapon, oh. Ayan, niluto ko kahapon.
Fish, ano yan?
Fish lumpia. Wait. Yan.
Fish lumpia?
Aha. Kumawa ako. Yung, di ba namingwit kami?
Namingwit.
So, nilumpia ko siya. Yung huli namin, edi, inano ko, nilumpia ako, i-primer ko siya. Bukas ko na siya i-edit, tapos i-primer ko. Di ba? Ay, naku, ikaw nga ang ano mo, pumapayat ka. Bawasan mo ng kain.
Pumapayat o tumataba?
Kabaligtaran, I'm being facetious.
Oh, parang pumayat ka nga, Jaiken.
Ano ba? Joke lang yun.
Nakagaling lang sa sakit eh.
Ay, naku po. Diba? Saan ka pa? Sakit ng ulo ko sa weather. May LBC go to you to go girl. Ano daw sabi ni mate? Master 8 Metallica vlog. Ano daw? Anong sabi? Hindi ko mag-gets. Anong sabi mo, Master?
Maingay ba dyan? Maingay, hindi.
Hindi naman.
Nakatuto kasi sa akin yung electric fan eh. Ang init eh.
Hindi. Ikaw lang yung maingay. Sabi mo. Huwag kang echot.
Nakatapos lang kasi push up ng 20 push up.
Yun lang.
Wow.
Sige, challenge tayo.
O, diba? Sa taba ko ito, naka 20 push up ako.
Challenge gusto mo?
Ako hindi ko yata kaya ang isa.
Every day, 20 push up. Para kahit papaano, kahit
Pampalit ng tiyan yun, Jo.
bawal lumabas, may magawa sa loob ng bahay, di ba?
Pampalit ng tiyan yun, Jo, yung push-up. Pampaganda ng bicep at saka tricep at saka ng ano mo,
Oo nga,
ng
totoo,
chest.
hindi ko kaya yung sarili ko, kakaloka.
Bawal
Kaya
kasi
mo yan.
lumabas-labas pa rin dito eh.
Start ka sa taas sa ano yung vertical muna. Tapos pababa ng pababa. Kasi pagka direct ka
Oo.
ng flat sa sahig.
Wag mo i-direct agad kasi hindi mo
Oo.
talaga kakayanin yun.
Mm.
Dapat ano
Oo.
lang.
Kasi kailangan half lang mo, mga 1/4 lang ng body mo muna. Start ka sa mababa kasi by weights, no? So yung sabihin na natin na 50 kilogram, kasus Mariosep, kakayanin mo kaya yun? Hindi mo kakayanin yun. So kailangan mo talaga ng start ka ng, kung 50 ka, start ka ng 10. So start ka ng, for example, yung nakatayo ka lang, tapos ito yung ano, start ka ng ano, yung ganyan lang, oh. Yan, ganyan. Tama? Kasi ganyan
Kahit,
ginagawa ko dati.
kahit sa ano
Kasi
ka lang
payat
muna,
ako.
sa mesa ka push up.
Mm.
Hindi.
Mm. Basta naka-ano ka lang ng konti. Mga siguro mga ilang degree kaya, 90, no? 90 degree.
In fairness, maganda signal dito sa bahay ng tito ko.
Ayan, natapos ko na si Nightbot. Humanda siya sa akin bukas. Sampulan ko yun.
Nag-playlist kayo?
Hindi kasi ano, tawag dito. Excuse me. Kasi nga, kasi bata. Hindi, tinatry ko lang kasi maraming mga makukulit sa ano eh, sa LS.
Ako bihira na lang din mag-support sa LS.
Oo nga eh, okay lang yun. At least nandiyan ka pa rin, no? Kahit papano, kahit na hindi ka nagsusupport, at least nandiyan ka pa rin, hindi ka lumalayas. Iniwanan na tayo ni host. Nasaan na si host?
Hindi tayo lumayas, yung host naman yung lumayas.
Yung host naman ang lumayas. May tono yung ano mo, yung salita mo. Taga saan ka?
Ilunggo ako, day.
Ilonggo. Nag-aaral ako mag-Ilonggo. Nakabalon ako mag-Ilonggo, jutay lang gid bla.
Ay lang, good pala.
Jutay lang bala. Ay, nag-echo na.
Jutay lang gid bla.
Oo, nag-echo.
Welcome, Joanne, sa live stream.
Yung nagcha-charge yung phone ko, too high daw yung temperature niya, tapos biglang nawala.
Nag-i-echo yata.
Oo, nag-echo kami sa iyo.
Ano na,
Ito,
nawala na.
Jo.
Nag-echo kami sa iyo.
Ito kami.
Hala, paano ba?
Kaya kami hindi nagsasalita.
Hala, anong gagawin natin?
Babalat.
Bahala ka dyan.
Ikaw
Hala.
lang.
Try nyo nga po muna bumaba, tapos i-ano ko kayo.
Sige.
Para i-add ko kayo ulit.
O yan. Ay, naku, echo pa din.
Ano?
Hala, bakit?
Ay,
Hala,
meron.
Meron pa? Wala naman sa akin, di nag-echo, pero sa inyo sa akin nag-echo.
Diyan sa'yo may problema.
Wala, anong problema? Wait lang.
Pagpaba mo kasi, pag-akyat mo, umeko.
Yan, tayong dalawa na lang mag-usap. O, diba? Walang echo.
Sa kanya yun may problema.
Oo. Saan ka ngayon sa Pilipinas?
Andito ako sa Quezon City.
Manila ka, Doy? Manila ka? Shoutout
Manila ako.
AAC. Shoutout sa inang bonggang-bongga. Happy Girl Day, sabi ni Mastrate Metallica Vlog. Baby
Nakakaburi na lang
Ellie.
tumambay.
Ayan. Wala na kaming Echo Marie Channel. Ano? Wala na? Sabi niya, Echo daw tayo.
Nakakaburi yung tumambay.
Ako nga, walang work eh.
Dito nga din, naghirap ngayon maghanap ng trabaho. Walang tumatanggap.
Anong trabaho mo ba?
Ano ako dati? Cashier.
Mastrate Metallica, thank you so much po sa pagbisita LS ko. Sabi ni Ellie, saan ka nagkaka-share?
Sa isang gas station.
Gas station. Alam mo, nung nakarating ako ng ibang bansa, na sabi ko, ba't ganun walang ano, yung nasanay na ako na mayroong mapapagas sa ano ko.
Sa ibang bansa yata, kayo mismo naggagas ng sarili yung sasakyan.
Tapos pagka nauwi na ako ng Pilipinas, ayoko nang may nagagas ng ano ko kasi I don't trust anybody. So, I have to do it myself, no? Pero pagka nandun na sa Pilipinas, talagang kailangan kong bantayan, titignan ko kung anong klaseng gas may halo ba yun.
Kasi maraming hindi, baka mamali ng karga.
Oh, yun. The Unsalted Kitchen, Joanne Marie Channel, March Pure, thank you sa inyong pabiji. Walang anuman AC, Ilonggo Day. Hindi, nag-aaral ako mag-Ilonggo.
Ako, Ilonggo.
Siya yung Ilonggo. Ilonggo.
City, Ilonggo. Ilonggo, dude.
Tagadiin ka sagadiin ka, ha?
Rojas City, Rojas.
Di na.
Malapit sa Iloilo.
Kasi yung ang lolo ko taga Iloilo pero hindi siya marunong mag-Ilonggo kasi nga sa Palawan kami, Palawan. Yung lola ko kasi taga Palawan. Yung salita doon Tagalog at saka ibang
Nakapunta na ako Palawan diyan sa yung sa Coron. Kami gumawa ng resort diyan sa Coron.
Talaga, wow, bongga.
Kami nagpintura lahat ng resort diyan.
Wow, lahat talaga as in lahat
Oo, kami diyan gumawa. Siguro
Alin doon?
Almost 2 years yata yun. Basta. Pero hindi namin napatapos yung kontrata.
But feeling ko ang laki ng Joko dito sa kabila, tapos sa kabila hindi. Feeling ko lang Parang ang laki-laki.
Bumili kayo yelo? Ha? Jel?
Ayan. Hello po, morning to all. Sabi ni Nelsie Orida. Morning din sa'yo. Kami na yung nag-host dito. Ako na si Jaiken na yung co-host ko. Ako na yung host dito.
Hindi, bababa din ako maya eh.
Ay, nako, mangiiwan din.
Siyempre, may gagawin kasi ako.
Anong gagawin mo?
Maglalaba.
Ay, paglaba mo rin ako.
Laba.
Kaya lang hindi pwede yung kailangan yung kusot mo yung ganito lang Sandali.
Yung ganun kusot?
Yung pagkakusot mo, ganun kasi yung tela hindi kagaya nandyan sa Pilipinas na talagang igaganon, tapos ibabrush mo pa, tapos papalu-paluin mo pa.
Hindi ako nagbabrush ng damit kasi pawis lang naman.
Aray! Tingnan mo. BG lang, Joe. Prepare ako lunch. May mga chekwang gutom bisita ni bro.
Pawis sa damit pag binabrush.
Maglaba ka na rin.
Mamaya, init pa eh.
Sus, di sana inumpisahan mo na kaninang umaga pa habang hindi pa mainit.
Hindi, kasi dito lang naman ako maglalaba din sa loob ng bahay.
Sa loob ng bahay, di na baha dyan.
CR? Bakit? Pwede maglaba sa CR?
Ano yan?
CR, sa loob ng CR.
Sa CR. Sa CR. Paano pag tinapon mo yung tubig? Di ganun din. Nasanay siguro kasi ako sa Manila nung
Kung
nagpunta ako sa
maglaba dito
Manila
sa ano, ay,
may poso. Doon na
sa
mismo
Maynila kasi dati nauso yung puso, balloon, wala pa yung ano na yan, yung mga nawasa na tubig na yan, wala pa yan.
Anong nawasa, gripo?
Nawasa yung ano ba, yung gripo.
Ayun na, gripo nga.
Takipan mo nga.
Joseph,
Eko pa din.
May
ikaw
co-host
pa
na
din?
tayo.
Wait nga, layas nga muna ako.
Sige, bumaba ka na. Joke.
Kawawa naman yung host natin. Oo nga eh. I-charge mo muna yung phone mo, Jo, bago ka ano. Kasi yung nag-static kasi yan, nag-charge ka, tas nawala ka. Nag-static siya siguro. Kaya yun ang ano, dahilan.
Ayan,
Nag-static
ayan.
siguro.
Hello.
Yan, okay na.
Wala na.
Okay na?
Yay!
Welcome sa ano, co-host natin, Juanjo. Ay,
Anong almusal mo dyan, Jay? Ay, ang charap. Paano? Ang liit ng ano no, ng wrapper na konti lang yung nilagay niyo dyan sa loob.
Pag halimbawa tinitipid mo lang, kulang sa budget yung pagluto mo ng Shanghai, tipid-tipid sa wrapper, tsaka tipid din sa ano, laman.
Ah,
Ay,
okay.
yung ginagawa mo dyan, kita ka dito.
Naka-short naman siya eh. Okay lang yan. Oh,
Welcome,
kita mo?
welcome, Mami Jules of Gina. Morning, morning po. All the way from the land of promise, our principal, Mami Jules of Gina. Thank you so much po.
Salamat sa mga tamsak-tamsak nyo dyan. Maraming salamat po. Huwag po natin kalimutan mag-tamsak. Ayun, kaya naman pala gumaganda si Maikin. May hidden treasure na pala. Charot! Yun pala yun. Bertong Lagalag, salamat sa iyo, kuya. How are you? How are you? Ano ngayon, no? Sunday? Sunday, no? Sunday ngayon kasi bukas ang play ng mga ano ng mga Sunday ngayon. O bukas nga ang play ng mga hindi monetize. Pero lang si AC at saka si Kim. Kasi kahapon nilaro ko si Kim, si AC, nilagay ko siya sa ano eh. Ang dami kong ano dito ah. Ito, tapos na rin ito. Dito na yan sa kabila.
Tahimik si host. Magsalita ka naman.
Sir Bertong Lagalag, thank you so much po for coming in. Good morning, good morning. Sir Bertong Lagalag, all the way from the land of Muslims, Arabiano.
Saglit lang ha,
Thank you so
baba lang
much
ako.
po.
Wait lang.
Sige lang. Master 8 Minute Vlog, okay na po. Sabi ni Mami Jules of Gina. Ma'am Nelsie Orida, Jules of Gina, I'm done. Sabi ni Ma'am Nelsie Orida. Thank you so much po, Ma'am Nelsie Orida. Video muna, mamalengke, sabi ni Mami Jules of Gina. Thank you so much po. Ingat-ingat po sa pamamalengke. Magbungkaya Vlogs, thank you so much.
Parang namamagay yung pangako, no, Jo, no? Di ba?
Titi, wala nga akong napapansin. Ikaw nga kasi ang nagpapapansin na pansinin ko. Wala, hindi naman.
Tingnan mo, parang dito wala, tas dito meron. Parang ang laki ng joke ko.
Wala, di ko naman napansin ate.
Parang feeling ko namamaga talaga eh. Baka kailangan lang ng massage. Hello, Ate Jules of China. Mega shoutout sa iyo, ate. Kamusta? Naglalaro siguro na naman ng games doon sa baba. Nakatulog yung asawa ko. Tignan ko sa camera ko. Asa na ba yung camera?
Papa Johnny Gatawa, thank you so much. Good morning to you. Nagising ka na?
Excuse me, sinabi mo nagising ka na, yan tuloy naghikab ako. Naku, kawawa naman yung asawa ko. Tingnan mo, oh.
Tulog na.
Ayan si
Nabu-
kuya.
Natulog
Nasa lamig.
natulog sa sa busog.
Ganyan siya pagka nabubusog siya. Tingnan mo yung isang camera nandun sa sahig sa may pintuan.
O, 'di ba? Pag may gusto kang tignan, titignan mo na lang yung cellphone mo. Ang galing.
Tinanggalan yung kitchen, bakit wala yung sa kitchen? Pinatay ko pala, driveway nakapatay din, bakit?
Napansin ko ha, sabi
Oo,
mo ba
kasi
tayo, sabi na ako, sleeping, sabi Papa Johnny, lagi ka na lang natutulog, kaloka kang Papa Johnny ka. Busy ako, sabi mo
kita mo na,
magkanta.
sabi,
Wow, ang ganda ng door. Bertong Lagalag, lagi ako natatawa pag nakita kita si Kim naman kasi, sabi ni Sir Bertong Lagalag, no? Malaki sa kabila, ha, sabi ni Mambukaya Vlogs. Ganun ba?
kaya nga, diba, napansin ko, kita mo, sabi niya malaki, ay nako, lobat na yung aking Chrome.
Saka sa kinain mo, ngayon.
Hindi, matagal ko na napapansin.
Ala, as in, di ko napansin.
Gaganon na lang. Gaganon na lang ako.
Para magpantay.
Para magpantay. Gaganon na lang ako para magpantay. Kayo makulit. Ay, maganda, di ba? Ngayon pa. Nahirapan naman ako.
Tawa tuloy si Sir Bertong Lagalag.
Siguro, kakaloka naman. Ngayon ko lang napansin eh. Alam mo kasi napansin ko nung nagbi-video ako sa sarili ko, napapansin ko pag pinapanood ko na sarili ko, sabi ko, bakit ganun? Ang laki na. Kaya yun, sabi ko, wag na nga. Naloka ako. Kaya ayoko na
malaki rin ang pangako. Pahaba.
Ay, yung panga mo pahaba para kang avocado.
Oh.
Ay, pahaba. Ang iyo. Ay, naku, busog na busog ako. Ay, nako. Share ko nga to sa sa post ko.
Pasensya ka na, te. Lagi ka na lang naboboring sa LS ko kasi wala namang tao. Pinipilit ko na lang mag-live stream eh. Laban-laban lang. Lavern, ganern. Ma'am HK Kachika all the way from Hong Kong. Thank you so much po sa pabisi-bisi dyan.
Ayan, sa mga pag-busy-busy dyan. Salamat sa inyo ng bonggang-bongga. Mega shout out.
Grabe yung kanina ko pa nilalapag yung link ni Papa Johnny Gatawa. Hindi ko talaga malapag-lapag. Ay, bahala ka dyan. Salamat, ate. Ilang beses na akong balik at magpipace. Wala, ayaw ma-pace.
Papa Johnny Gatawa.
Jo Munoz, hello AC Ali, hello Sir Jo Munoz. Thank you so much for coming in all the way from Texas.
Hello.
Sir Jo Munoz, thank you so much, Sir Jo. Ma'am HK Kachika, thank you so much. F's Vlog, hello, sabi na ate AC Ali.
Hi, Joe Munoz. Please come up and join us for just 10 minutes or whatever.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Sir Akim Habson.
I see the beautiful Joan Joe and the gorgeous, marvelous, sweet smiling lady that is in the middle. Who is that? She eats mangoes all the time. What is her name? Dioja. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, ladies?
I have been
We're having technical
talking,
difficulties.
I have been speaking, but I can't hear you, but you can't hear me. So now I just realized that I muted myself. So I was asking you, what have you been up to, and have you done something for Father's Day?
Yeah, I got to spend time with my dad. We were just going. I just came from upstairs in the kitchen. We gave him a nice steak dinner with baked potato, and I got him a blizzard from um, Dairy Queen. Well, my brother-in-law and my sister did, and we were just finishing up. I was showing him my present to him, which is the video that I just recently done. God's nuisances for my brother Keem's Bible expedition, my first video, and he had a lot of questions. And I think this is the beginning of me trying to get him into the church. So hopefully everybody out there will pray for my dad. He's not really. By the time he was 14, he kind of lost his way with a lot of things, and this alcohol and cigarettes and food are his mainstays. So I'm trying to. You can't change a person, but I'm gonna try to help him with the Word of God to show him he can cut back or eliminate it overall.
The echo.
Hey, hey, Ellie.
I just want to shout out to Joe Munoz. Yeah, Joe Munoz. Hello, Joe. How are you? It's been a long time. Yeah, Ellie. Yes, I know. I need to get to bed soon because I have to work tomorrow. Back to work once again. Another day for another dollar. Another day, another dollar. You know, it's how it works. You work, you get paid, you save, and then you spend.
That's the usual process.
It's the recycle, a circle of life.
The circle of life.
Yeah, so I am just trying to fix something here, and then I may have to go here soon though, because I am tired. We went out to Papado. I was so freaking disappointed because Papado is a high-end, well, it's not really high, but expensive seafood restaurant here in around Texas. Besides Steaks House, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we went there today, and then we waited outside. The hostess was like, "Oh, you can't go inside, so you have to wait outside, and we'll call your name." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you can call our name, or we'll send you text because they're not allowing you to have this little buzz thingy that you hold
the
on."
buzzer.
Yeah, the buzzer. So what they would do, they would text you. So and then after that, and then so we waited. It's like, oh, if you could just like wait outside, pick your table, and then we'll have somebody to a server for the outside, and so you could get something to drink. And then we did that for like 30 minutes. We waited for 30 minutes, and there was nobody came to clean up the table, to ask us if we would like something to drink, or hey, what can I do for
Mm.
you? Oh, how long have you been waiting here? Blah blah blah. Nothing. So we went inside. Okay, we passed. We got that pass, right? It's like, okay,
Mm.
forgive you. We forgave you because I could understand because it's a lot of people. It's Father's Day. So we went inside, and then they took us to the corner. And then, once again, the place was messy, and there's all kinds of stuff in there. And it's supposed to be this social distance, right? Distancing. So, and then we did that. And the table was like far away, and people are far away. How could you let a restaurant uh, customers see your restaurant, how dirty the inside and the table and the chair and everything.
Mhm.
So I was about to sit down, and then as I sat down, I like to put my hands on the chair, like kind of like like feel it, like feel like and then it was sticky, it was nasty, it was like, so I said, okay, well, so I told the waitress, hey, would you mind bringing me some towel or sanitize this chair so I could sit on it, clean up a little bit because there's some rice, there's some vegetables, there's some fish. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll do that. And then she brought a wet towel that is dirty.
Mm.
So
Mm. Mm.
my
Mm.
brother was so disgusted. So
So
he was like, okay, you know what? I can't deal with this. I can't do this. So we're just gonna leave. So we left. Then we end up going to authentic restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and then we were so happy. It was just across the street, so we just have to go turn around and turn around again. And then we were so happy, and then the food is perfect. The service was perfect. So we end up spending about $230 for three of us, but it was okay. That's including the tip because the tip is like 20% something like that. So, and the service was really good. So, and our server was good also. She was really good. So we're happy. And then yeah, so it was just like, come on. So my brother-in-law, before we left, it's like, I need to speak with your manager. And then that's what he did. And it's like, you know what, if you want to keep this restaurant, you might as well think about the pandemic and what's going on, because this is nasty.
yeah, especially them leaving like all kinds of residue and you know germs and food like that from other people who've eaten on the table. I mean, the first thing question is that how much help do they have in that restaurant? The second question is that do they not know that we're in a pandemic and yet you're going to leave? You don't know if the people that may have came in here may have lied and said that they did have COVID and then they left all that food on the table. You can catch something from that.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Joe Munoz. Um, what have you been up to, Joe? It's been a long time since I've seen you here on Joe's live stream, and also mine. I know I haven't been doing my live streaming, but um, I know I'm just posting new videos, etc., etc. But how are you? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you since April, because April was my last before I became a monetized. I got monetized. You were on my yeah, scamdemic. Yes, you're right about that. Scam scamdemic. I was like really disappointed to that Papa Dough. I mean, it was a really good restaurant too. It was my favorite because I love seafood, but I'm not really big fan of like those refried beans kind of type of food. I'm not a big fan of that, but I am a big fan of seafood and the fajitas flavor and all those kind
Me
of stuff. But
too.
I'm not fan of tortilla and stuff like that. No, but I am fan of chips and salsa and avocado and queso. So I ordered
Yes.
about like two basket of that, and just for me. And then I ordered one plate of crab enchiladas, and then I only had a bite of that, and I was totally full. So I end up taking it out because I was full. Plus, my eyes was so big, bigger than my stomach. So I'm like, ooh, there's leche flan, orange flavor. Yeah, could you please give it? And then leche flan came. I'm like, well, I couldn't breathe anymore, so let me just give it a try. And then I took it home. It's like, oh, I'm gonna eat this tomorrow with ice cream.
Me gusta
I,
quesadilla espinaca.
oh my gosh, I have been doing exactly what I was doing before. No mask for me. Me too.
Did you know understand what I said in Spanish to you, Diosa? Me
No, no, I
gusta
didn't.
me gusta quesadilla espinaca.
Oh yes, 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 yes. That I understood. You like quesadilla? What?
Espinaca.
Espinada?
Naka.
Naka.
Espinaca.
Espinaca. Well, I don't know what that part.
Spinach.
Spinach.
Spinach quesadilla.
Oh,
Spinach.
pinaka
Okay,
is
spinach.
wow.
We had a couple of parts here. No social distancing. Okay. You know what I told them? You know what I told them? Okay, well that's fine. You can stay away from me, but just don't. You can sit next to me. Just don't touch me. Just don't talk to me. Okay. Just close your mouth when like you can look at me, but don't open your mouth. Ah.
We actually had to wear masks at my uncle's funeral yesterday when I came to West Virginia, and the only people that didn't wear the masks were the funeral directors, which I can kind of understand. But I found out that the preacher who was preaching the eulogy had COVID, and he was from my city, Roanoke, Virginia, and he told us at the very end of the eulogy and said that, oh, by the way, I have, even though I've been diagnosed with COVID, he said that I was the first one in Roanoke that contracted the COVID virus, and he had it since January.
Oh my freaking god.
January. Now, mind you, we didn't get notified in the US about COVID until March or April. And you're just now telling us this at a funeral after my uncle just got cremated, and you're preaching at his ceremony, and you finally tell us, well, it's airborne that you have COVID. I'm staying away from you. I'm not shaking your hand. And my dad caught on to it. My dad knew him too because they grew up back in the day.
Nah, that's not cool.
I was mad, but we didn't have social distancing then, and then when we had our reception afterwards, we went to this place in Gap Mills called Moncove Lake, and we had a get together. Everybody that came from the church gathering didn't even separate. Even the preacher they left the preacher by himself at a
Right.
table by himself while everybody else was over here huddled together.
So Joe Munoz said, my daughter graduated, so we had a huge party. We had a good time. We had so many people here. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Here it is. So one of my husband's hairdresser, she's uh, anyway, she's a hairdresser, okay. And then she went to the party of her sister, birthday party, and then she got COVID. And then the whole family had COVID. Her and her sister, but her mom didn't get any, even though she was older. But the whole family, the sister, and then she got away with it. She got away, and she was perfectly fine. And then my husband went to get haircut. And I'm like, you sure, honey, you want to get a haircut because she just had her COVID thingy? And my husband's like, oh, she's fine now. And I'm like, how do you know? I was like, well, the doctor says she's fine. So she's a, But I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm about to get back to work tomorrow, and then Wednesday I have a COVID test going on, so because it's required for work, so
Oh
it's
wow!
required.
They won't let anybody into any kind of work unless they have a nurse station at the guard shack or at the guard station before you get in if you have one of those jobs. But they won't let you in and they ask you those questions. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not get the virus, but I did get 7 years old. what, what are you talking about, Joe? Come
7
on
years
up
of bad
here.
luck.
Come on, Joe. Come on up here. So you don't have to type your name or whatever, or you don't have to type in. You can just talk. Come on, get up here. so we can all so we're not sandwiching this Mr. Akim. So it's even. Joe Munoz actually is he's from here in Texas, so he lives around here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so he likes tanks. I got hit on by by a stranger.
Don't worry about that because I actually have a confession. I got hit on by a transgender 5 months ago, and all I was just doing was just simply walking down the street. They asked me for a cigarette, and then he said, "Hey, cutie, you're kind of fine." And I'm like, okay, bye.
We almost got it.
Don't feel bad.
Okay,
We
come on,
almost got into a fist fight.
Joe. Come on, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on. You need to tell us more the story. Come on. I have
This
like
is
15
interesting.
minutes to burn. Come on, before I get down here. Come on. Baba mo nga yung hagdan, Joe. You need
Nakababa
to
na po.
let him come up here. Oh yeah, just come on, Joe. Joe, come up here, Joe. Hey, Joe. Oh my gosh, it is a really, really, I am really, really stuffed right now. I mean, literally stuffed. And Gordon Pulveron, OMG.
This virus has gotten worse for everything.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. That's not fun. He cuts her his wife's hair, and then he made a mistake. And now he's in trouble.
Ma'am Ebs Bardi, thank you so much po.
Mega shout out.
EMS Bird, how's it going? Kumusta ka?
Ems Bardi, thank you so much. Ems Bardi is in Taiwan also. Oh, you have lots of money there.
It's a fake money.
Who's got fake money?
Oh, come on. You have to pretend.
Yeah, it's counterfeit. It's like,
Well, I'm actually I mean, I found this. See? It's crunchy. It's been stuck in the box for how many? I wonder what year was this. Let me see. It says here 1986.
wow.
This it's really crunchy, and I'm afraid to fold it because I'm afraid it's gonna crack because it's that crunchy. So
Wow.
it's 1986. So I cannot
Year
just
after I was
bend
born.
it up like this, leave it like that, and this will be added to my collection because I like older money. But anyway, yeah, it's 1986. I have actually American money. It was like 1903, 1901.
Wow, late
Yeah.
20th century.
Yeah, 20th century, yes. 1901, and I have 1950. I have I believe I have 1940, also 40s, and then 1920s, somewhere around that. And then the rest of them is like 1990, 1986, 1970, 19. It's not that old, but still.
It's their worth of value.
The color, the only reason I kept it because of the color. The color is totally different. It's greener, and yeah, it's just different color. I just love it, and I have about $102, the old ones, 100 pieces of that. And my husband's like, "What are you gonna do with that?" Nothing. I'm just gonna collect it. It's like you're gonna collect it and you're not gonna use it. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna collect it. There's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Joe.
How's it going, people?
Wonderful.
Hola, hola, amigo. So tell us a story. Come on.
You don't want to hear that story. That's
Come
horrible.
on.
I like to hear more of it because you and I kind of share a similar
He fell down.
a similar incident.
He
And all
fell down.
I did was walk.
Go. 15 minutes. Go.
Preach.
No, listen, I was just minding my own business, and I just happened to turn to the side, and this person is waving at me, or I don't know if he was waving at me or somebody else, but I turned around and he says like, "Yeah, you," and I'm like, "Oh shit." So I just, going about my business, and before you know it, I hear somebody behind me going, "Hey." I'm like, "Oh shoot, this is not happening to me, not again." Because it already happened once, and that's 7 years of bad luck, and I was just barely coming out of those 7. Now I got another 7.
How do you think you're having bad luck though? Like, what do you think was your cause of bad luck though? I know that's a little long-winded, but
I don't know. For some unknown reason, I always get hit by people like that all the time, and I just don't appreciate it. I mean, I'm cool about it. I'm usually polite. I say, "Look, I'm not gay. I'm straight." Like I'll be honest with you. For 5 minutes, I'm trying to explain to this person I'm not interested, and this person is just pushing and pushing the issue. So now I gotta get nasty and rude, and I don't like being nasty and rude. But I said, "Look," I said, "you have a problem here." I said, "You have a mental issue and you need to get that fixed." and the dude was like, "But I'm a woman." And I said, "No," I said, "You're a cross-dresser and it's not even Halloween yet." And then and I did tell him, "Look, you can put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig."
True.
And
True.
I said, "This person's telling me, no, look, I got boobies." I said, "I don't care." But I was like, "Dude, what's wrong with you?" And this person's telling me, "Don't call me dude, I'm a female." And I said, "No, don't try to push your nonsense on me." I said, "You can call yourself whatever you want. I mean, you can call yourself an ostrich for all I care." I said, "But don't try to insult my intelligence and tell me that you're something that you're not. I mean, if I stand in front of you and I tell you that I'm a 6 foot tall Chinese guy, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am what I am. I'm not what I'm telling you that I am. Don't try to push that on me." I said, "Call yourself whatever you want, but don't push your nonsense on me."
I feel
And you know how these people are. They don't want rights. They want privileges. That's basically what they want. And I just don't believe in that, none of that nonsense. This is Texas. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't put up with nonsense like that.
Isn't it the quote? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody who wants to be gay or anybody. I mean, that's your choice, but I'm going to use that for a different. I'm going to preach that a different sermon a different day. But I know that they said that the motto in Texas is steers and queers, right? I'm just asking. Okay.
Well, if you go to San Antonio, maybe.
Yeah, it was just an honest question because I heard that term from there and then Louisiana from like different places, and people who usually come there saying that the military will say if you ever seen that movie Full Metal Jacket with Lee Ermey, the drill sergeant, he says in Texas they have either steers or queers, and you obviously aren't a steer, so I guess that sums it up. So I mean, but the thing is that I've had the similar incident where I was walking in downtown Roanoke. This is becoming predominant. They were doing some kind of rally or protest or something like that, and this she, as I'm going to call him, she-male, white person,
He-Man.
she-man, some Caucasian she-man with, and I guarantee you they had a pre-op and everything, the you know what's and everything like that were looking and almost deceived my eyes too. But something told me it was like, wait a minute, what's this thing right there on their Adam's apple? And I'm like, no, and they were like, hey honey. And what freaked me out, no, I'm dead serious. Yeah, I could do a voice impersonations too, by the way. I'll get on that on another time. I ain't gay though.
You should give a sample, like maybe like 10-cent samples.
I can give you a quick sample. Like, well, let me go into the story real quick. So I was walking by. He pulls off the line in the female voice, and I'm like, this person right here sounds exactly like a female. I said, no, thank you. And it's like, can you give me a ride to such and such? And I said, no, because I was at work. I was doing DoorDash. I was taking a lunch break. So I told him, no, I got to do my DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever. And I was like, well, can I give you my number? I'm like, no, please leave. I'm not interested. I don't know why you see me as this, but I have respect for you. If this is what you choose, this is what you choose. But I'm pro woman, and I just walked away. But going back to Deoja's question about the sample, I used to get on the chat line a long time ago, and I used to get on the female side and prank guys. Yeah. They would be thirsty, and I'll make up an example like, you've been matched. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, baby. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. How about if you give me a kiss? Mwah.
Mwah. What's your name, sugar?
My name is Beverly. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Jonathan.
So, Jonathan.
And then sometimes I would make them go all the way. I'm not going to be explicit, but I would make them go all the way on the phone to where they climax. And then they do over the phone. And then I was like,
well, do you want to know something while you climaxed?
What's that?
What's so funny is
that you actually climax to a dude. Click. Your one-on-one conference has ended. No homo. I wasn't trying to do that in a homo way. It was just that I'm not saying all men are like that. Some men will get on the chat line and they're thirsty. Like if nobody knows what thirsty means, it means they're wanting a woman that bad, and they will do anything. Like they will get on the phone and have orgasms for all we know. But I would get on the chat line and prank them, and they would be like, "Hey, baby, you sound good. Can I get your number?"
Yeah, call me.
They call me on the private number through *67. I'm like,
hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Kevin. What's your name?
Marissa. Give me a kiss. Mwah.
Mwah.
You want to know something?
What?
What's so funny is
that you actually kissed a black guy. Click.
Are you entertained yet, Joe?
I know it's wrong, but I find it funny. I can't help it.
That is wrong.
Other people don't find it funny though, because I've actually been threatened. I've been sent hate mail and hate voice messages and I've actually had 2 people from the chat line who were in my area, unbeknownst to me, actually come to my house, and my mom had to tell him that he doesn't live here no more.
No, I got actually, you know what? Last week I actually got jumped by this lady.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a certain store that you can't go in there unless you're wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you this right now. I'm a huge Trump supporter. So I was wearing a mask that said Trump 2020, and I had this lady get in my face and try to give me some heat because of my mask. And before you know it, I get into it with this lady and her husband, and I said, look, if you want to fight, let's go outside the store. I'm not going to fight you inside. And I've been a martial artist since I was like 5 years old in 7 different styles. And, so I told the guy, look, if you follow me outside, I'm going to hurt you really bad. Now, I wasn't kidding either.
I believe it. So, I believe it.
Excuse me, everyone. I have to go, Joe.
You asked me to come here.
Yeah, please don't go.
I told you have 10, 15 minutes. You could have done it earlier. It's time for bedtime because it's Monday and I have to get back to my work tomorrow.
Hey, I gotta work tomorrow too, and I gotta get up very early.
I'm still waiting for my car in the shop. I'm out of work right now.
Well, you guys can
but
say
for the most part, I'll be honest with you. I do not wear a mask. I don't practice social distancing.
Same here.
I don't. I think it's a bunch of nonsense. This is a very weak virus. I don't know why they're making a big deal out of it. The flu was worse, and nobody's covering up, and nobody's, I mean, let me put it to you this way. Did you ever think that in the greatest country in the world, the most civilized country, people would be fighting over toilet paper? If you would have told me that some months back, I would have told you were crazy.
Hand sanitizer. They're fighting over the meats now too, because all the grocery stores have a limit on meat. Like you can only get like one package of meat. Like you would either have to get a big package or a little package, or you're only allowed to get one roll of four rolls of toilet paper, and that's the only thing they have on the shelf, juxtaposed to 23 or 24 rolls, which are always sold out. It's crazy. It makes no sense. Makes no sense.
None whatsoever. It's crazy times. I never thought I would ever see this.
I tell everybody that it's like the Great Depression Part 2. It's like everybody doesn't want to believe it, but it's almost like the economy itself is, like it says, history repeats itself. It's like this is almost equivalent to the Great Depression, only this time they're adding into the equation an illness. And I'm like, they're first they said that the virus can be killed in heat. Then they said that the virus can be in cold. And then they said that the virus can be killed in both heat and cold. And they're making a big deal out of nothing. It's like,
well,
pointless.
The doctors that I work for a lot of doctors, and what they've been telling me is this: if you drink alcohol, like maybe drink like a beer or 2 beers a day, it actually helps you. Good. And I've heard this from a couple of doctors. I've also heard that the acid in your stomach kills it. If you drink very hot coffee, it kills it. If you take a hot shower, it kills it. If you stand outside in the heat over 80 degrees, it kills it. So how is it so deadly? That's what I want to know.
True.
Sounds like a very weak virus, if you ask me.
Especially if it's airborne too. Especially if it's airborne. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think from my perspective, I think the media has kind of made us kind of think in the perspective that, wow, like this is supposed to be like the plague, like the end of the world, but it really is nothing. And
well, you know what? There was a guy here who got hit by a car and died. When the death certificate came back, it said the cause of death, COVID-19. So did the car have the virus or what? I mean,
that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense. He gets hit by a car, but yeah, you label it as COVID-19.
Yeah,
that's strange.
The other person that I heard from my friend who knows even more doctors than I do, he said that there was this man who had cancer and he actually had insurance. And it's very difficult to have insurance when you have terminal cancer. So he was supposed to die last year. He was supposed to make it past last year, but he made it all the way to this year, and he ended up, dying from the cancer. And the same thing happened. The certificate came back as COVID-19, and now the insurance doesn't want to pay, and now the lady is suing the insurance, and she's also suing the doctor.
The person that must have done that autopsy has definitely falsified the death certificate documents.
Absolutely.
And that's fraudulent. That is fraudulent.
Yeah. Guys, I am really to go. I have to go.
No, don't give us that.
Yeah, please. We need you. You bring humor and spark to the to Joe and Joe's panel.
Oh my God. My husband was actually sleeping downstairs. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Let him sleep. Let him sleep.
No.
Yeah, poor guy. He's tired.
He's bunkered out on the sofa. He's chill. You're upstairs having a good time with a couple of fellows and a wonderful host. I keep on pointing in the wrong direction, diagonal. This chick right up here. Sorry if my finger's going the wrong direction.
Oh, you have to answer.
Yeah, thank you.
She's asking you a question.
Who?
Oh, there. Sally Agustin asking question. So if you shower the very hot water, your skin can peel off or peel?
I think she probably meant peel off, I think.
Well, just shower with hot water, not hot enough where you're going to boil yourself. I mean, you're not a chicken, you're not going to make stew.
Third degrees.
130 degrees is how much the average human skin could take. You go past that, you're looking at 3rd-degree burns. So no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well throw some potatoes and some carrots in there, you know.
Yeah. Best
Make
thing
make yourself a stew.
Hey, I'm gonna wear a mask because I don't want to spit bread in front of my computer.
Oh yeah, you might give us something.
Virtual contraction. Virtual contraction.
All right, our host left us.
Hopefully she didn't catch it when you were all in the camera. I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding.
Marge, shout out sa iyo ng mega bongga. Pambansang Kalbo, shout out sa iyo also. So, everyone wants to say good night. Oh, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I'll give you some time. 3 minutes. Yeah. So
I was gonna say, Joe, I was telling them earlier, I came to the funeral. I went to my uncle's funeral yesterday in West Virginia because that's where my mom's originally from. Yeah. And then but that guy who had the corona, I was mad because he didn't tell us until literally like the end of the ceremony. And I was like an honorary pallbearer. And when we found out the news, I got mad. We all had to wear masks, but it was crazy.
Yeah, Joe is making echo.
Sally says because he said shower hot water so that the virus is gone. Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, he did, but he meant to say it's not too hot because here we have limited temperature here in USA when you're taking a shower. No, Sally, you kind of like find your temperature, but of course, if you can't handle it, I don't like hot water. I'm actually allergic to Dawn soap. You know, so when I wash.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but my family's here. I gotta go check up on them. It was nice talking to you guys. Hopefully to
nice talking to you too.
Good to see you,
nice meeting you, Joe.
All right,
nice
we'll see you later.
Absolutely. You guys have a good night.
All right, you too. All right, well, I'm gonna end too. I am tired. Yeah. Joe, asan ka na? Where are you? Joe.
I probably might end too because I got to get ready to work on my second video, atheism versus Christianity, and this one's gonna take a lot out of me.
Gosh.
I got trolled in Suzette and Charles Travel's live stream from some guy who viewed my video and said they made the claim and said that I had stolen information from another church website to create my sermon, and then they said I'm not who I said I am because I didn't show my face on the profile. Then they used a middle finger icon to let me know what they think about God, and then they said that we don't believe in God. That's all you could have told me, but don't come disrespecting my faith and disrespecting me for believing who I believe. I mean, you got the nuttiest people.
The one I read today, it's on the Acts 14:2. You know, it's in the Acts 14:2. This how Jews disbelieve. They refuse to believe that Jesus Christ is the Savior. You know, so and then it's just like they're trying to pin who is this guy again? Saul? No, not Saul. I forgot his name. Paul.
Yeah, he actually used to he actually killed Christians before he converted into one.
Yes, he was. He was the Christian killer, and until Jesus showed up, what are you doing? Why are you killing me? You know. And then he finally believed, and then now he's in a hiding place. Now he's the one running away from these people who hired him to. Anyway, well, I'm gonna have to say good night. I really have to go. It's 10 o'clock, and thank you, Joe. Joe, come up here so you can entertain everyone.
Or I can try to.
Nice seeing you. Good night.
Good seeing you. Good night to you, Diaja, and have a sweet dreams and a good night's sleep.
You're all by yourself now.
I got the lovely Joan Joe all to myself. with her smiling
Oh,
face.
they are all gone.
I'm still here. I can keep you company for a little bit.
Thank you so much, but please bear with me. I don't know how to. I'm not good in the English. That's why.
That's fine. I can totally understand that.
Thank you so much, Sir Akim. I cannot. I cannot search your channel, the Babe. The Babe.
Uh, Let me get my phone and let me go on my other phone because the problem that I have is when I go to another tab and try to load up the live stream so I can write my link on the chat, it slows up the memory on my computer and it won't let me do two tabs at the same time if I have live video. So I'll do it on my phone and then I'll send you the link from there.
Do you have videos there? Kindly please put videos. So
Yep, I got my first.
uh,
I have my first video. I have my intro, and then I have my very first sermon that I did. I posted it this past Saturday, actually yesterday. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and let me see if I can copy the link from here, and then
yeah, yeah. Please,
I'm gonna go into
please
your
copy your
live.
link. Please copy your link down there below. Then so I can go and check it.
Okay. It should come up also as Akeem Hobson on the name that's down here too, because when I typed it in, it showed Brother Akeem's Bible Expedition. So I don't know if I'm the only one that's seeing it or anybody else. But
Thank you so much, guys, for the 11 million viewers out there. Mega shout out to you and good morning, Manila time. Thank you so much, my co-host, Sir Akim Hobson. At the Unsalted
you're welcome.
Kitchen, yeah, sleep well. Good luck to your work tomorrow. Sir Joe Munoz, thank you so much for joining us up here.
I like him. He was pretty cool. I like Joe. Good person to
Bye,
talk to.
bye, Unsalted Kitchen. Thank you so much. Sir Aklas Vlog Sikat, thank you so much. Smile ka naman. Mega shoutout to you. Oh, it's there. Wait, I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, I
So
put it.
what's your so you change again to Brothers Akim's Bible Expedition?
Yeah, it's the same
Okay.
thing. It's the same thing, Joan, as the Babe. It's just that I wanted to
Oh,
take
we
the
are already
name.
friends. We are already friend. We
Yeah, I
are
got you
gray here.
subscribed.
Okay.
I
Oh,
got you.
you have 32.
I think that one. I have 32 bananas, and on that video that I sent the link on, I think that one has about like 80 views because I set it as a premiere on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do my videos as premieres from now on because it gets a chance for everybody. So I can try to link up with everybody who Philippine time and the USA time, so that way everybody's watching it at the same time.
okay. I'm gonna watch it later after my live stream.
Perfect. I'm watching some of the old videos of the old live streams that you had, and I like the conversation of us singing.
Please
And
upload more videos. Salamat po sa 9 million na nandyan. Hindi naman ako magtatagal agad. What's that? Mango again?
you don't remember from the last live stream?
Yeah, I remember. I can still remember.
I still have
My
plenty of
God.
bottles. I can mail one to you.
Oh my God. I wanna taste that. But how?
I can mail it to you. I have the money
No.
to. I. Oh, come on. All it is just one bottle. I have plenty of these. Excellent condition. Haven't been opened. I'm giving them away anyway. And plus, it's non-alcoholic. I don't know if you like non-alcoholic stuff, but it's non-alcoholic, and it has apple, mango,
I, I like
and
it.
passion fruits.
Night, Joe. Night, everyone. Night, The Unsalted Kitchen. Good night. Thank you so much. You're welcome, host. Sabihin Sir Aklang Vlog. Sika. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me. This is Mori channel. After how many minutes to go? What time is it? Third, I think 24 minutes more to go. Sir Akim.
That's fun.
Oh, we have 1 hour 24 minutes. So we will gonna make our my live stream 2 hours. So we still have how many minutes more to go? 36.
36
Okay.
minutes.
We have 36 minutes more to go. Thank you, Sir Akim, for staying with me. Make short your name, brothers Akim. Yeah, I think the babe is better.
I like the Babe too, but the only problem is that it's hard to search it. Because
Okay.
the
Yeah.
reason why I can't put the Babe on there is there's somebody in America who's a famous baseball player by the name of Babe Ruth, and they call him the Babe. So if you type that in, you're going to end up with this fat, chubby white guy who's wearing a baseball outfit from the Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm sorry, the New York Yankees. You'll end up getting him instead of me.
Can I suggest think Babe Akim.
Babe Akim.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I might give it a shot today. I might go ahead and change it after the stream and see how it works out. Babe Akim. And yeah, it does fit because Brother Akim Bible Expedition. Oh, by the way, I got a special guest that I want you to meet. This right here is my little friend. He goes by the name of Harley Jenkins. He is my little puppy. Hey, handsome. Look, Harley. What's up to? Say hi, everybody. Am I still on the screen? So I just, oh, here he is. You're back.
Wow, you have a dog. What's his name?
His name is Harley Jenkins. He is a
What?
Jack. His name is Harley.
Oh, Harley Davidson.
Yep.
You know that? Harley Davidson.
Yeah, after the motorcycle, except for his name is Harley Jenkins.
Harley Chicken.
He is a Jack Russell Terrier, black and white spotted. Say hi, Harley. Can I get a
Hello,
kiss?
Harley.
Sally says, "Cute, your dog." Thank you.
It's so hot in here. How about there in your places? It's summer in here.
It's hot in my bedroom, but we have a fan, that blue box right there behind me. But it's kind of circulating. We don't have air conditioning in our house, but well, we do, but we only have it upstairs. But the central air doesn't come down the basement. Most of our air comes from outside. So that's why he came downstairs. Say hi, Joan. Would you like to pet me?
Hi, Harley. How old is your dog?
7 years old.
7? Oh my god. My dog here is, I think, 3 years old. Yeah, 3 years old already.
Oh wow. He had two friends. One of them passed away 2 years ago, and he was a rat terrier named Mr. Troubles. And the second dog had to be taken custody from the city because he bit every family member, including me. And he was a boxer and a pit bull mix.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the only one left.
Oh my
Welcome.
God, my phone is having a problem. Oh my God, it's temperature is too high. Apps may raise this temperature of the phone.
Bye, Harley. I'll see you later. Hold on. Get over here. Get. Sorry, he was about to pee on my floor, so I had to get my one of my siblings or my dad to actually take him outside before he peed on my floor. Sorry. Yeah, guys. Jojo is having technical difficulties with her her camera, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for her, yeah, that was my dog Harley. We had him for about I would say 4 years now. I would say about 5 years. I think we have him since 2015. But yeah, we're dog lovers. I love cats too, but dogs are the exceptional, most beautiful creatures that God's ever made. I love dogs. I'm a dog lover for life. So, do any of you out there own dogs? Because if you do, let me know. Put it in the chat box if you love dogs or if you're a dog owner, or just send a dog emoji if you have one on your keyboard, and let me know if you support and love dogs. I don't believe in animal cruelty. I think it's vicious. Animal cruelty is probably the worst thing. Jojo says my phone is having a problem, sir. The babe. I think we will end now on my live stream, sir. Okay, Joan, babe. All right, no problem. Well, thank you so much for having me on your live stream, Joan Joe. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, host, and thank you for everybody coming to the live stream and for Unsalted Kitchen. I will see you later, and God bless. Thanks, Joan, and hope to see you next time.